Hello, Tapioca Hearts here, signing in. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. Last time, I pulled off an awesome spin kick and took down Measurehead. Um, and after that, I that's basically what the entire episode was building up to, was that spin kick. Um, I took him down and managed to get past him and open up the electronic lock for the harbor door. And now that I've successfully broken in here, it is time to explore. Other things that happened last episode are just like pretty much the journey to do exactly this. It was a lot of trial and error and learning a more efficient way to go about the problem solving that I needed to do instead of just repeatedly smashing my face into a brick wall until I found a way through. But speaking of Measurehead, and actually just speaking of this game as a whole, I wanted to bring up, now that it's been a few days since the last time I recorded, thank you to the comments and to just my friends of mine who have played this game for assuaging my anxieties about this game, so to speak. About the tension within it and the wider heavy topics that this game has been bringing up. It seems to be that that's only a not front loaded thing, but I'm getting a lot of my introductions to it in these early parts of the game. It's just coming one after the other. But it is obviously not all this game has to offer. I've been thoroughly enjoying this game, both because of that and regardless of that. And I'm not afraid of it or anything. I want to be able to comment on the issues that this game brings up and express my own thoughts and opinions. I think that's very much part of the point of the game. But also part of the point of the game is watching this terribly unhealthy man navigate this society and this crime scene and making him a better person through it, but also enjoying the hilarity of it all and the hilarity of this post-apocalyptic or post-revolution society, both its ups and downs. So I'm gonna try not to worry too much about any of the heavier stuff going forward. I'm just gonna take it as it comes, respond to it as I see fit, both for my character and just for my wishes to have a family friendly safe space channel where people can feel welcome and where I speak out against bigotry in all of its shapes and sizes. Without issue. So yeah. Anyways, time to dive into the world around me. There's not too much. In fact, last time I did explore a little bit of this room, but not everything. So there's not too much in here. I believe I already looked in here.
There it still is, inviting you to.
Oh, I didn't actually open the door last time, so I'll go ahead and do that right now.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Oh, you better believe I'm going to browse through the brown folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world. From Windy, Grad, and even Ilmara.
Okay, we got some material resource logs. That's good. That could very much come in handy as evidence of
and the same materials being
if the inventory doesn't line up
inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Oh boy, anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the
that's
lines
not
are
an
getting
issue.
blurry.
force myself to go through them. Easy check.
Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are.
Never mind.
How
Okay,
unwieldy
not an
your
easy
own
check.
willpower is to yourself.
Sorry
You're like
for
an
being
absurdist
confident that I
samurai
could
monk,
win like
focusing through
better
the
odds than a
focusing.
coin flip. Look at how blurry all these lines on paper are. Unwieldy your own willpower is. Focusing through not focusing. Oh,
Hermeneutics
goodness.
was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes, less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
Could I actually focus through not focusing?
You're a police officer, not a spiritual healer.
I
You can
think,
focus the
okay,
normal
listen,
way
a
by
spirited
turning your
corpse,
attention to something
like, literally
and
is
not letting
representative
go.
of both being a police officer and being spiritual. I can be both. Get you a man who can do both. Disco protagonist Kun. A spiritual healer cop. If I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all shapes start melting into each other.
Is that what you're doing with those photos over there?
Yeah, you know, if you intentionally let your vision go blurry, like it, like the world around you, you can start seeing illusions. You can start seeing the truth in the fog, so to speak. Please don't actually do that. Please don't actually do that. Let's just get
My
back to
thought
work.
exactly, officer. Shall we?
Oh, I can redo this. I don't see why not. In fact, I have a higher percentage. Surely I'll make a 72% flip.
Whatever's hidden here
Yeah.
is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really
Okay,
make
fair
sense
enough.
of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Why would I pick never mind then no? Give me that
It
info.
appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
Large, that feels like it would be like a child's to-do list. Then.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's
maybe not.
plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Everart's shoes, water Everart's plants. So that's two mentions of like the same person.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself
So
is
a finished
crumpled.
to-do list. Yeah, I'll show this to Kim.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his
That's
aides
a
must have
word.
left it.
Debarders?
Nothing incriminating
sure.
here.
Yeah,
The
it's
special
not incriminating.
borscht
It's
seems a
just
bit
a
odd in the
finished
list.
to-do list. Special borscht. Isn't that like a Russian, like, soup of sorts? Take another look.
Remember, Leo, Everard,
Okay,
all
nothing
items
else
on the
going on
list
there.
have been crossed out, and the note
Close the
itself,
drawer.
the drawer slides shut smoothly.
I suppose, I mean, this floor isn't the cleanest thing in the world. Someone in the comments also told me about this. Shoutouts to Pessimistic Nihilist for just leaving very helpful comments in general. And as I was giving that shout out, I forgot to read it. Fantastic. But yes, I've learned that when there's a little like circle around Disco Boy's head, I can get like a fun little bit of dialogue. I've also learned that I can internalize this like without just standing still and doing that. I could, which makes sense because I felt like that was a ridiculous mechanic to just like sit there for 30 in-game minutes. So yeah, I can internalize it in the background as I just walk around, which makes so much sense.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
I have exactly 10 cents.
The
Let's do
machine
this.
swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Oh, but it's a low check. Do it. Muscle memory time.
It's unclear
Yeah,
whether
that
you
makes
actually
sense.
have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely.
I'm
occult
pretty sure
patterns in
muscle
the air.
memory doesn't get erased like in amnesiac patients. Could be completely wrong about that. Do not take my word for it. I feel like I just heard that somewhere. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air. Useful patterns? Like patterns I could use to figure out what the heck the curse is going on in the bookstore?
Undoubtedly, no.
I might try this again later.
Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing.
It is. Leave. Okay. I'm gonna check out the bathroom that's over here. Sunglasses. +1 visual calculus. -1 drama. I'll take it. Let's wear them. How do I... Oh, that's all right. Right click. Oh my goodness, look at him. I think that adds to the drama. He looks sick now. He looks like a true badass cop. Which, you know, in fiction. But yeah. Magnesium. I could always use more morale healing. Where to go? Oh, that's right. It's just like hanging out in my healing menu. You know what? I'm gonna equip the flashlight instead of the pry bar, or maybe instead of the chain cutters. I'll take those out and I'll equip the flashlight and see. That is not how you hold that, but sure. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Oh. I don't think I can see it. I don't think it's gonna come in handy just yet, but I mean, there's bound to be some shadowy places in this building, right? Oh, well, I'm out of the building, but I'm on the other side of the door. Hello. That's moderately concerning.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. There is a white rectangle clearly visible on its back.
What does it
This
say?
is your cloak.
What?
You can feel it.
Like part of my fucking uniform? Excuse me? How would it be all the way up here? How would it... But the door was blocked by Measurehead, and I don't think I'd met Measurehead before, so how would my cloak have gotten up here? Lieutenant, I think that's mine.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez.
Okay. You think I should get it then?
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
Okay, I guess we're gonna be in
As your
uniform now
fingers
instead
touch
of
the
our
tarpaulin,
disco clothes.
It almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips.
Yeah, comfort coat. I get it. Or
I
comfort
will
cloak.
shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Raw as hell way to say, like, yeah, a cloak is a good way to protect your skin. That is way too cool of a way to say it. Next time I put on my hoodie, I'm gonna say, like, this would give its life for mine and protect me from the elements. All right, let's put that on. So now we have +1 to Spirit to Corpse and +1 Shivers. Very nice. Look at him. The fit is changing. What's going on here? I guess I can't click on it just yet. How about over here? Collecting rainwater. Sure. I'll stay like on the I'm guessing like the top of the dam for now. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Okay. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. Okay, just a litter from... Oh, I have a
All
little
those
circle.
empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Honestly, it was just a fleeting thought I had, but now that I have the option, yeah. Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
What the hell? I'm almost beginning to suspect that like part of the mystery of this game is like, maybe I was already suspecting this. if there's a clip in another episode of me saying this, I think that'd be fun. But I'm almost beginning to suspect that like part of the mystery in this game is just figuring out what the protagonist did in those 9 days or 7 days, I think it was, leading up to the start of the game. This is really sad. I must have been miserable.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Yeah. Okay, I can examine all 3
This
windows
is a night
individually.
watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
No one here, though.
Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
I'm gonna search the booth first and then have a rest and
If
see
you
what
must.
that does.
But please hurry.
Maybe I don't need it because I'm fully healed?
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Oh boy. Take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple.
Oh,
out
something
in a
that
street
Disco
fair.
Boy
The
probably
man is
hates.
young, dark-skinned,
I mean, if he
and dressed
really
in a
has
Royal
that much of a
Carabinieri
problem with
uniform.
his ex-wife,
The girl is smiling playfully at the
then
camera.
if he really has that much of a problem with his ex-wife, he probably hates happy couples. Also, I'm sorry for speaking over the dialogue so much, the voiceover. Oops. Black and white photo of a young couple at a street fair. The man is a young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a royal carabinier? Sure. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that?
I'm making an artistic photo collage.
Of course you are. What murder investigation would be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
Exactly. Have a seat.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Search for a little something to help you out.
The drawers are
What's
empty,
the something
save for
exactly?
old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date.
Read the side effects.
Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia,
Terrifying.
mini strokes,
Terrifying.
Prophet's disease,
Don't even know what that is.
sudden death, hair death, erectile
Hair death.
malfunction, critical fluctuations,
Erectile malfunction.
watery blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to La Opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse.
Okay, maybe we don't need to take
Maybe
these.
this was a bad idea.
No, I don't want to die. Please and thank you. Just get up. There we
You stand and exit the booth.
There we go. Can I see this? Oh, I wonder if things that are highlighted in blue are stuff that I can only see with the flashlight. I can't click on it yet, though. Okay, now I'm gonna hop off the top of this and explore what's like down below. Oh, what's going on, brain? All around you, great machines and croissants. Sure. My vocabulary is being challenged by this game, which is impressive because I consider myself to have a rather large vocabulary. White pine trees are printed onto the screen. Sure. Screen covering. Oops. Oh, hold on. What's going on in here? Oh, right. Photo of a happy couple. So, a photo from 60 years ago. What's that doing there, then? Unless the person, like, running it is, like, their kid or, like, very old at this point. This laminated postcard offers a glimpse across the river. A little more than a decade after the war, the eastern bank is already fully renovated. The hillsides are lush with gardens and residences. Someone's parked a small beige airship by the fountain. This postcard will sell for a pretty penny. The handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kitsuragi. One corner is adorned with lace and a tiny embroidered ordeer. Sure. Also, I can level up, which I'm always excited to do. Alright, what do we level up today? Well, frankly, I lost a point in drama, and I would love to get that back. But also, I would like to have stronger physicality, so that, I can, like, handle scenarios like the one with Measurehead more effectively. So, I'm actually gonna level up either endurance or pain threshold, probably. Endurance, I think. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, yep. And now I have 3 health slots. Perfect. This is such an interesting visual novel compared to any that I had experienced previously or played before. It's much more interactive. It's much more player-driven, while still being like clearly dialogue and narrative-driven experience. All right, what is going on over here? This entire place is so industrial.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
This is a very dangerous thing to put in my hands, quite frankly.
Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Press marsh.
With a loud grind, the crane
I can
shifts
operate a
overhead,
crane!
moving a massive metal container through the
I
air.
can operate a crane! Oh boy, we're gonna cause problems with this. Something is gonna get crushed. If it didn't already just get crushed. What? How do I... Oh, okay. Continue.
With a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Wonderful. Its purpose. What do you mean exactly?
Moving this container, of course. For this
I mean,
purpose,
sure,
it
but
was
what's
built.
in the
For
container,
this
and why
purpose,
did the
it is
container have to
active,
move?
and
Especially
now
if
it will rest.
the dock is shut down, if it's not, like, in service right now, if people aren't working. What exactly... Why did we need to do this? Is it to get to a different area?
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers.
Yeah.
Except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit
I
was
did have a
satisfying.
lot of fun seeing the crane in action. Press arrête, I guess.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all.
Press marsh again.
No screech of metal when you push the button this
Okay.
time. Only silence as the crane remains in its state of dormancy.
I guess we're just keeping it there then. What's going on with the... up here? That is a very long walk to get to just one small little disc that was probably at eye level. Nosapad, okay, I'll take it. And then money. I still have to make like 100 real to pay back Garte. I don't think that's happening anytime soon unless I can get a job in this game.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container. I think this
You
is
do?
the container I moved,
'Cause I
so... Why not?
There are a million containers here.
Because
Why
this
are
is
you
the one that we
fixated
had to
on
move, and it's the one that the narration told me, oh, hey, you did your job right by moving this container. It was hanging from the crane.
You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container.
Okay, don't call me the player out, okay? You can't just say that. Yes, I, the player, wanted to interact with this cargo container, and it was the one that the game allowed me to interact with. Don't get meta
We are
on
not
me.
here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
Knock on the door.
No reply.
Oh, open it then.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked.
I can pry that open with a
To
pry
your
bar.
left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Rhetoric. Persuade the door to open. Fucking go for it.
Why are you even
Okay,
trying to
that's
open
fair.
the door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Hold the phone. Okay. What is going on in this game? This game is getting meta. I am talking to nothing. Wait. Is this game actually meta? Because I just responded to something that nobody said. Like, my character responded to it. Not me, the player. My character. Just responded to narration. And Kim is responding to my response. What? What? Okay. Theory time. What if all of these different aspects of my character sheet are like real entities of human cognition and ability and just like the human experience that for some reason the protagonist can tap into and nobody else can tap into them? I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I'm gonna keep thinking about that. Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
No, now is definitely the time to get philosophical. But I guess there's nothing more to do here for now. What the hell? You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Valsund, sure. Alright, let's go over this way. Oh, hello. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Yeah, nobody's operating them right now. Money, money, money. I think that's, yup, $1.10. Beautiful. What's going on up here? The speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below. Yeah? Let's go up here. What's in this chest? Oh, excuse me? Oh, gloves. It looks like a horse head or like a cow head, like for some reason. Like, if you look at it, like right here, it looks so like these are like the ears, and this is the snout or the muzzle, so to speak. Take them, I guess. +1 half-light. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. All right, let's put on the gloves. Nice. We are getting a good build going here. I still don't have bullets, but I can only imagine I'll get those once I find my gun. Which honestly, seeing as I've clearly been up here, is probably not going to take long. Industrial size thermos, sure. Those keep disappearing because I'm so distracted commenting on other things. Oh, hello. I didn't think this would be a room. I thought it was just like a hunk of metal or cloth of some sort. The coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. So someone's been up here recently? Oh, yeah, they have. I was wondering what that name is. A stair made of pallets leading up. Sure. Get your way up there, Disco Man. Hello, sir? A taxidermy fish that tells time. Great. Hello.
Before you is
Oh, it's that guy.
a man seated behind a large
Walrus
desk.
of a man.
He
That's a
looks
little
up
mean.
from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Hello, Everard. You were the errand boy.
With great
Well,
effort,
the
he straightens
guy who
himself
errand
up
boy was
in
working
his
for.
chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Are you in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
Wait a second! Sorry, I was drinking my tea and honey. Mr. Dubois. Okay, that's a name. That's my name. Oh my god, I was busy taking a drink while there was voice acting. We have a name! We have a last name! Okay, so this guy clearly knows us, and like, he knows us. Welcome, Mr. Dubois. Okay. Disco Dubois. It's good of you two to stop by.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
How do you know us? Man relaxes into his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Of course.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
I don't think it'll be that bad, but there is a very real chance that the folding chair will snap when I sit on it.
You go ahead, detective.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting
Dubois.
some seriously bad vibes from that name.
I'm not getting bad vibes, but why are you calling me Mr. Dubois? We've established 8 episodes ago that my name is Kanyame Kate.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
Oh, give me my first name, please.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
I guess I have to do that for right now, but I'm hungry for it. I want it. I want a first name. What name goes good with Dubois? Delvin? I don't know why that came to mind. I don't even know why that's a name. I don't even think it goes good with Dubois. But sure, Delvin Dubois. Do I want to be a little shit? I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong
Thank
convictions. I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't
Do you
face
really
me
want
at
me to
eye
how to
level.
talk to short people, you? Do you really want me to walk up and, like, lean down?
Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our
Oh
conversation.
my god,
But
okay.
until
Being a little
then,
shit
I'm
isn't
afraid
gonna
I
work
must
this
ask
time.
you to leave.
You're no Titan affiliation, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Take a seat. It's more of an ultimatum than a fork.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable
Oh,
man.
stop calling
and
me that.
reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Oh boy, Mr. Dubois. I'm hung up on that. Wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Barders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Citizens Militia.
The chair you're sitting on has
Are
got
you
to be
serious?
the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
I got hurt
It's
by sitting on the
violating
chair.
your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart.
Oh,
Some
first
people
name
have
for
no
Garte.
manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Well, actually, yeah, that could help me. Ooh, that's a way to get $100 to pay off Garte. Okay, let's go for it.
Wow, that's 25 real.
Never mind, that is
That's
25.
good money. You need it.
If that's enough to cover expensive for a few days, how much is a real? And why does Garte know, or why does Garte need like 100 of them? Why would I be mean? He's not like being like aggressive towards us or like mean. I'm not gonna be mean back. Wait, you know Garte?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game
I don't
show.
think he's that bad.
At least don't thank him for it.
Deal or no deal. At least don't thank him for it. Well, if the narration is asking me to, take the comically large check, but don't say anything.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or,
Okay, buddy. You don't need to be a manners police.
No,
Oh, it's cool.
cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays.
Buddy, we're probably the same age. Like Dubois and Evrart probably grew up like around the same time, thinking the same things are cool. Don't give me that.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun.
You
Let me
know
assure
that I
you,
lost my
Union
gun?
people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Oh my goodness, this goes so much deeper than I could have ever imagined. Like, Disco Dubois, like, Delvin Disco Dubois, DDD, has been up to like so much before the game even started. Arguably even more than he's been on since the game started. If he not only lost his gun, but this guy knows about it and already has people looking for it, which means that like he knew that his gun was lost like before the game even started.
his slug-like lips move, but all
They're
you
not
hear
slug
is
lips,
an
they're
echo.
hermit crab lips.
Lost
We've been
gun,
over this.
Lost gun, lost gun.
Lost
The
gun.
world is
Oh my
swallowed by a
god,
black
I'm just
hole
getting
of fear.
bodied in this
Only
conversation.
2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried.
We have a
Everything's
name!
going to be all right.
We have a full name. Hold the phone. Hold several phones. We have a fucking name. Harry Dubois. Okay. Is it short for Harriet or is it just Harry? Oh my goodness. We finally got that part of the mystery unlocked. Oh, beautiful. Harry Dubois. Nice, nice, nice. Well, he's in a rough state after getting hit by so many damaged health and damaged morale, but don't worry, everything is going to be all right.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths.
But that would
It's in a
mean
safe
that
place.
I
just
spent
know
all the
it.
bullets.
I have a
So
feeling
how, when,
everything's going
and
to
why,
be
and
all right.
where? It's in a safe place.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Okay. Okay. So he keeps emergency bullets, which means this is very, very... Composure, don't panic. -1 to... Oh! The things I do in the conversation leading up to the check impact the check. That's sick. Took the novelty check, -1. -2, the chair is killing me. -1, side effect spooks. From the booth? From the night watchman booth? And +1 didn't say thanks. This game is so complex. Y'all, there's so much going on here. There's so much. Kim.
Officer,
Impossible.
we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
He's already helping.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Officer, we will...
I wouldn't be so
Don't
sure
panic.
about that.
God.
And
you're
of course I
sweating.
failed.
Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
That's a very, very valid and terrifying reason to cry. I don't, at least the way I've been playing him, I don't think Harry wants people to get hurt. And he doesn't want to hurt, like, innocent civilians, especially not innocent kids. So, that's a very valid reason to cry.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
Being disgusting is better than being a stuck-up, emotionless
Mr. Dubois.
asshole.
You don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here?
Can I heal
You
in the
need to
middle
cool
of a
the fuck
conversation?
Chill.
Okay, I can. Good. I'm just gonna heal back up to full, just in case I got hit by like a 2-shot. Oh god, this conversation is not doing good for, like, his health, though.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. I just need to get him out of here. Oh, boy. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe space.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
It's your fault, buddy.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. In a kind
Like,
of throwing
Mr. Dubois
motion,
needs like
like
a
you're throwing that
support
Mr.
group.
Dubois
He
act
doesn't
right
need to
back
be
at
on
him.
this investigation.
He's Mr. Dubois.
He's Mr. Dubois. No. Oh my god. I feel like oh god, I'm in danger of like taking damage right here. Oh, so what's going on right here? Oh, okay, that was successfully internalized. Nice. Or is it not successfully internalized? It might be. If I can start a different one. Yeah, internalize. Yom le mignon. Alright. I'm gonna keep sliding down the chair, I think. No. Maybe the best way to get out of here is to be honest. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry.
Okay, didn't take damage.
I don't even
That's
know
good.
what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, now we are
I
here
wish
to ask
he
you some
wasn't.
questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Okay, I am going to get myself together and ask him some police officer questions. Next time in Disco Elysium. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.